What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the big scary world. All right, today I'm going to talk about something very important because you should have seen the people that were trying to escape the fires over in Hawaii where they couldn't get past the police checkpoint. They were stopping them on the road and the people were just stuck there. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't go forward. I can't back up. I'm going to show you something else and it's going to explain the purpose of this video. Just watch this. This should happen in Israel right now, okay? So let me just raise the volume.
He and Grandma Gali jumped in their Jeep in Tel Aviv and started heading south to rescue their family.
We were in a situation that there is no government, there is no military, only citizens. And so who else?
While she was driving, the general was texting with his son.
So he writes to me, "What's going on?" And I reply, "There are terrorists in the neighborhood, I think also inside the house."
I wrote them, "Be quiet, don't move, locked everything."
And he asks me if the dog is in the house. And I said, "I don't think he's alive."
Oh,
I thought he was dead because they had fired so much into the house.
Gali drove at top speed until they were stopped at checkpoints and told they could go no further.
Checkpoints.
And then we started to talk to the policemen and say, we have to go, you must let us go. And they were not willing to do that.
So we bypassed them.
Through the fields. We had a Jeep.
We had a Jeep. And then on the next one, we just drove.
Yeah, they stopped us and I said, you know what, we are going. It's our son, it's our granddaughters. You want, you can shoot me. We are going.
He and Grandma...
All right. What did you learn there? It's real simple. Does the vehicle that you currently drive have clearance, big enough tires to jump a curb, to get around, to bypass a checkpoint? I'm going to tell you, and to Jesus himself, I have bypassed military checkpoints in my life because of four-wheel drive vehicles. Had the clearance. Had to go through some weird, like off embankment type crazy stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it prevented a very bad thing from happening. You just saw something right now. A grandfather and grandmother were able to jump the curb, drive through a field, and go around a checkpoint. Please understand, if your vehicle does not have clearance, the first checkpoint you hit, you are going to be boxed in and there's nothing you can do. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Now, for those people that have vehicles that can be capable of being lifted a little bit, my advice, lift the motherfucker up. Because, and I have a lot of friends that are cops and feds and everything, and I know a lot of people in the military and stuff, but the first thing they're going to do is they're going to control the roads in and out of an area. And you may need to get in that area or get out of that area. So at the end of the day, you still think driving a car in today's environment where the first reaction is set up checkpoints, you need to be able to jump that curb. I don't get it when people have the whole overlanding thing, rock crawling, and I'm like, who the fuck is gonna do that? You're gonna run out of fuel in an hour doing that shit. But jumping a curb, putting that tire right next to the curb and giving that gas and getting over it and driving through the field, let me tell you something. Forget the Lamborghinis. You know, a freaking Nissan Frontier, a Subaru Outback, a Tahoe, anything that could jump that curve and get you around the checkpoint or down a country road is one of the most important things you can do right now as a free citizen, because I just gave you an example. Also, another thing. Did you see what she said? There was no military, there was no government, it was only civilians, citizens. Think about that for a second. When you think somebody's gonna like 911 and come to save you, it ain't happening. Get your kit ready, get everything ready. This channel is focused on surviving the badness that is going to happen stage 1. That's stage 1. And then stage 2, how to live under the coming oppression or breakdown of society. This is just stage 1. Look at this as a little video library. Think about that the next time you go buy a vehicle, lease a vehicle, or take a look at your vehicle right now. You know what? Could I jump a curb? Are my tires in good shape to do that? Do I have enough fuel to be able to do this? Because that happened at a moment's notice. Do you understand? They had to run to get the family. Evaluate your vehicle, because when it comes down to it, that may be the difference of getting you in or out of an area. So there you go.